make myself dizzy. I slept it away.
Welcome. Good afternoon. Real Women, Real Talk. I'm your host, Salena Coleman. I have my two co-hosts here. Introduce yourselves, ladies.
Good morning. Welcome to Real Women, Real Talk. This is Nasty Nebu.
Good afternoon.
Good afternoon. I'm still in the morning, huh? Well,
Welcome to Real Women, Real Talk.
I'm still celebrating my birthday.
I know. Sorry. Why you didn't invite me? It's good. It's all good. Anyway.
Thank you. I wasn't going to be able to pull nothing out the hat.
I know.
Well, you know, when you enjoying yourself, because I'm sure you had a drink or two.
I'm still drinking. I celebrate till January 1st, my little cousin's birthday.
I ain't mad. Enjoy.
That's a long ass
Well, I have a whole lot of Scorpios I love. Some rest in peace, some alive that, I refuse not to celebrate for them.
I'm alive, but I ain't a Scorpio. But I could have still came and turned up.
Yeah, well.
It's all good. It's all good.
Yeah.
We'll get there.
Mm-hmm. We'll get there.
Next time, I'm just going to invite my goddamn self.
Yeah.
What day were you going? Yeah, definitely.
That can happen.
So what did you ladies do this weekend?
This weekend?
I've been moving all weekend, so that's why I thought it was still morning.
Okay. Is that a good thing that you moving this weekend? Definitely.
I was going to have a barbecue, but had some drama. My dog got a knife pulled out on him.
Your dog?
Your dog.
Chihuahua.
Oh.
On a neighbor? From a neighbor?
What, bullying somebody? Running up on their cat?
No, I think it was 3 neighbors. 2 of them, it wasn't none of their business. They trying to say he bit a kid. Long story, I don't know. He ain't never bit nobody, not even them damn cats. But one of the 2 of the ladies own cats. I think that's what it's all about.
So who pulled the knife?
One of the cat owners who didn't even have nothing to do with her. Then my daughter was going to fight the lady. It was just drama. I didn't do nothing. But was scared to death waiting on the police to come.
They showed up?
My dog was scared too.
Oh, how'd you know that?
Your dog scared of the police?
He was shaking. He was hiding. He knew he had a knife pulled out on him?
Yeah, he already wanted.
He must watch Scooby-Doo.
Yeah, I got him out the vet 2 times. I owed him some money. But that's a whole nother story.
You good, because my dog go to the vet. I think I'm going to leave him there.
Well, I owe the vet,
not.
and
Maybe
I owe not the vet. I owe the vet. I did a scam on the vet, and then I did a scam on the
They know they come
the animal
for
people.
You.
They're already looking for him. That's why he was scared. They're already looking for him.
So they thinking you come repo your dog for a past vet bill?
I guess I'm a bad parent.
Yeah, Peter gonna be on you.
Peter,
They watch you too.
Y'all see my Hillary shirt? I'm still mad. He mad because
Hard
she.
hats for Hillary.
Oh, that's funny. Yesterday I went to.
What's funny about my shirt?
Because I went to a Trump rally, not for Trump, but not my president. Trump rally.
What?
Yeah. So it was kind of interesting, and what was more interesting to me than the rally is I took the freeway there, and so on the freeway before the off ramp they had a big old police truck, and then on the on ramp they had 3 more police trucks, and then on the other side of the street in the dirt they had 2 more police trucks. So I guess they thought we was about to really turn it out or something in Antelope Valley, but
Thank God I wasn't there. I would have turned up.
and that was all northbound. It was kind of funny. At first I was like, okay, I am gonna go. I just want to really support my activist people that we've been doing things for almost a year now. But at the same time, I don't really feel like Trump is not my president, because I am an American and he's the president. So, I mean...
He ain't the president yet, though.
Right. You're right.
I don't feel nothing about him now. I ain't going to feel nothing about him. We need a president. It'll make me no difference.
I'm going to get me a shirt to say, I'm the president. Janine Townsend's the president.
I want to
make sure it say of the United States. Mm-hmm. So they don't...
Mexico, too.
Oh, I ain't mad.
Salena, did they refund you for them tickets?
No, I'm still going to DC.
Oh, okay.
I'm still going to DC. I told you if Trump won that I was going to make it into a vacation, and so I'm gonna enjoy myself. But yesterday I went to the rally in the evening, but in the daytime we went to a masquerade luncheon for disabled kids. It was nice. It was real nice. So shout outs to Cynthia Beverly, One Way Up. And so, yeah, we have a caller on the line already. We haven't got into today's topic.
Well, let them through. They ready for us? We ready for them. Put them through. Put them through. Put them through.
Are y'all talking about me?
Yeah.
This Thais.
What's
Hey,
going on?
Thais, how you doing? Thanks for being a caller. How you doing?
Listening.
You just wanted to get on the air, huh?
No, getting on the air is not a problem for me.
Right.
I use my discretion when I get on the air because I don't like to waste my time. Because what I say is, valuable to me.
Okay.
And when I speak, I want to speak life into the people.
Definitely.
That was the purpose of me coming on this call.
Definitely.
Well, come on.
Right, to show support to those who I love and respect, Salena and Sky. I don't know anyone else, but I'm looking forward to establishing ties with the women, and that's why I'm here to contribute whatever I can
Definitely.
to the discussions.
Definitely.
Yes, this is women power.
Yes.
We what, 6? We a team of 6 women.
Yes, and we're going to be doing some things. We're going to be talking about parenting today, all the different topics and issues that goes on with parenting, single parenting, co-parenting, two-house parenting. So, we're going to be discussing all that good topics.
Everything that follows up under parenting. Everything goes.
But do y'all understand what the word parent means?
I'm a parent.
Where the word originates from?
Yeah, I'm a parent.
It's a word created by the statute. God calls us mothers. See, there's a distinction between a mother and the rights of a mother and a parent. A parent has privileges. A parent is created by statutes. It's created by the state. That's why the state calls itself your parent. When you go into a court, you become a ward of the state, right? The state is your parent. That's what I fought when I went into the court to fight for my rights and my son's rights, right? I told them I am not a parent. I am a mother. My son descended from my womb. He wasn't birthed, right? That birth certificate is a means by which the state becomes your parent, right? So that's why I'm here, because I really want the people to understand the essence of their life, right? The essence of why you have children, the essence of why God put us here. Because we're either going to let him be our leader, let him be in control, or we're going to allow man and his creature of the statue called the state to be our parent. Because your parent, right, in your mind, you perceive your parent has a right to govern your affairs, to tell you what to do, to lay down the rules, to say what is and what isn't. And you have no discretion to argue. You have no right to challenge the parent's authority. See, it's a concept, right? Being a parent is a concept. It's an ideal of people who know that we've been colonized, we've been made slaves, we've been made to think in a capacity of a ward, of an infant, of an idiot, of a drunkard, right? Because the attorney, that's who he represents in the court.
Well, we're not going to get all into the Bible today.
It ain't the Bible. I ain't talking about the Bible.
No, I'm not saying you. I understand that, but I'm just saying we're going to get into what's going on today with the parenting and how the kids are being raised. And that don't take anything from you, but we're not going to get as deep as you're getting today. We're going to go ahead and just cover the surface of parenting.
Well, this is the basis,
Definitely. But I want to say thank you for the call and thank you for the information. We're going to take a short break, and when we come back, we're going to get into the topics of parenting. So you gave out some good information. I'm sure some people are going to research it and do some things, and definitely that's what we're here for, to open up our minds. So thank you very much.
She snuck one in there.
Just cruising around the neighborhood. Well, maybe I should.
Yeah, of
Welcome back to Real Women, Real Talk. I want to thank our caller that called in before we took our little short break. And we're going to get into the topics of parenting. So again, my name is Salena Coleman. And my question is, are you ever really ready to be a parent? So, yeah.
Well, we think we are. But parenting is very serious. You know, being pregnant and all. But once that child gets here, it's a whole nother ballgame.
Yeah, I think we'd be ready to do the nasty.
And that's the difference.
Well, you know what? For me, it was different. I wasn't ready to do that, but I got pregnant. So I was 13 when I had my first daughter. So did I really think I was ready to be a parent? Not really.
Not at 13.
No. But when the baby got here, you didn't have no choice. So you had to get ready. So I came home thinking that I was ready to be a parent, not understanding the whole scope of parenting. So, I mean, for me, I believe when a woman is pregnant and the baby gets here, they believe they're ready.
Yeah,
Not
because you're ready to give them baths and, you know, take the pictures, put them on the pretty clothes and dress them up, but they're not dolls.
Right, exactly. And are you thinking about their future? And for me, like, my daughter was diagnosed with sickle cell anemia at the age of 3 months. And so for me, I was a kid when she was well and healthy. And when she was sick, I became the parent. That's when I took the parenting role serious. And so I could say sometimes it was 3 days out of the month that I was taking parenting serious, or sometimes it was 10 days out of the month or 21 days out of the month. It depended how long she was in the hospital, because when she was in the hospital, I was being the parent. But when she wasn't in the hospital, my mama was being the parent.
Mm-hmm.
So
See,
that's grandmothers.
That's a big difference. You know, people don't, and that's the thing people don't understand. You always, once you have a child, you're always a parent.
definitely,
But we don't realize that, you know, until something happens. And then it's like, oh, shucks, I wasn't ready for that. How did that happen? Well, it happened because you wasn't being a full-time parent. You was being a parent when you wanted to.
No, I think, excuse me, I think it was a little different. I think you're always a mother because you gave birth to that child, but you're not always a parent.
Right.
And for me, I wasn't, because when she was healthy, she was in the house with my mama, and I was doing what I wanted to do.
Hanging out with me sometimes, too.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, but, and that is the truth. You know, that's just like a father. It's a difference between a father and a daddy.
Correct.
Is, I guess, a difference between a mother and a mommy.
Right.
You know, but at the end of the day, this is a human being. It's not a toy. You can't turn on and off your parenting, your mothering, your fathering. It's a full-time job.
It is, and I think you learn as you grow. I mean, I say you learn as you grow because I'm not the same mother that I was when I had Star. I wasn't the same mom when I had Sky. I wasn't the same mom when I had Angel. And I'm definitely not the same mom with Dallas.
And that's, I can agree, because I have 3 kids. No, I can agree with that.
Definitely.
But you say you learn as you grow. Some people never learn.
They're not trying to learn.
And they're not trying to learn, but they keep having all these kids. It's one thing. I see people, I've met people in this life that, you know, that says I had one and I realized I didn't want any more. And they didn't raise this kid, and I respect that. But I don't respect the ones who have that one and know the challenges of being a parent, a mama, a daddy, and you continue to have more. Knowing you ain't going to take care of none of these kids. You don't give a damn about none of these damn kids.
Well, you know what? I think some of them do believe that they care about the kids, and they just don't understand the job of a parent.
Well, no, I don't agree, because everybody say, I love my kids, I'll die for my kids, but you don't know what's going on with your kids because you ain't seen them, you ain't fed them. In months and years, days turns into months, to weeks, and then weeks turns into months, and then next thing you know, this child is left with whoever, grandma, the mama, auntie, cousin, But
Right,
that's
right.
not
I'm
their
a single mother, and I had my son young when I was 18, and I've never considered myself a parent. I'm his mother. I see parent when I got to sign the paperwork, but
Right.
I'm his mother.
Definitely.
I never thought, hey, or if they say, who's his parent? That's me right here. But I'm his mother, and I've always been there. He's 28, I'm still there. He's my only one.
Right.
Only because I didn't want to be single and have a lot of baby daddies.
Right.
So I wasn't going to do that again and do it all by myself. If I'd found someone and been with somebody and it was like that, then fine. But parenting, being a mother, is super hard.
Definitely.
Super hard. I was pregnant in high school, had him when I got out of high school, went to college, went to work, made sure he stayed in sports, basketball, baseball, football year round. You got to keep your kids busy.
Definitely.
But you got to be in their lives. That's most important. I mean, he has his godmothers, but the majority of your kids' time needs to be spent with you.
Definitely. I guess I can say I was blessed because I never really wanted to be a parent. I think I was having kids, but still didn't really want to be a parent. So I wasn't the primary parent. My husband was always that
So
parent.
you like the action of making the baby.
Exactly. That was the fun part. But no, as I got older and I'm still learning. You know what I'm saying? I tell my kids all the time, or not as much as I used to, if you think I'm doing something wrong that you don't like, tell me, because if I don't know that I'm doing this wrong, I can't change it.
Well, Adele can't tell me shit. I ain't doing nothing wrong. I'm your mama.
I mean, that's your
right.
I'm your mom.
and I understand that. But as for me, I know I wasn't
don't need
always
his guidance nowhere. I birthed him. Can't guide me
Stay in the
nowhere.
kid place.
Well, you know what? I'm a little different, and I
Sometimes parents
understand.
try to be their friend.
Definitely.
I was waiting on y'all to
You
finish
can't be
so I
their
can say.
friends.
You know, I see some people on Facebook and all of that, and they be like, "My best friend." The child is 2 days old. You're grown. You know, that's where the problem come in with this parenting thing. Where is this? Where is it that you even feel like this is your best friend? I have 3 kids. I have 1 daughter, and she is not my best friend. She's my daughter. That's it. I don't want no best friend title. I'm her mother. She better respect
cool,
me.
but we ain't
She's
cool
21. I will beat her ass right now today.
Right now, enough for you to sit down and tell me, Mama. Now I feel like, boy, you better go.
Well, you know, everybody
Very cool
here.
enough. They can't
Everybody
tell me
have
shit.
different relationships, and I say that because, to be honest with you, that's the way my husband feels. Like, they can't tell him nothing. I mean, not in the sense of trying to tell him something. You know what I mean? They can conversate. And it was kind of funny because my husband actually is not feeling well. And he's trying to say, well, not try. He told me, he's like, yeah, Sky tried to low-key tell me to go to the doctor, you know. And he thought it was funny because he was like, I don't feel like being in the emergency room or the hospital for 5 or 10 hours. And she was like, well, we got Kaiser. It's only going to take 5 or 10 minutes. And walked out the door and closed it. So he thought that was kind of funny. But
Try to slip that in there.
yeah, exactly. But, you know, I just, for me personally, I know I didn't do everything right. As a parent, I tried not to parent. For some reason, it was like I wanted to run away from my kids, and they weren't a priority all the time. Where now, as I realize, okay, they are my priority. You know what I'm saying? And it's a blessing to know that you can change.
But I just think, you know, I also noticed that a lot of people think that they can grow with their kids. It's certain things in life that you need to know how to do, like clean your house,
I know some
wash
people
your
feel
ass,
they tell their
Definitely.
kids
cook,
no.
and
They
you
gonna get
and
in
now they're
trouble.
trying to entwine all of this. You don't even know how to keep your own hygienes up. Because there's a lot of people out here
Right,
that's not
definitely.
doing right with their hygiene. What's so hard with taking a bath? Just getting in the shower, using, you know, the right.
Deodorant.
That's it.
soap
You smell
or-
yourself.
Exactly.
You can smell it. Okay, they don't know how to do that. They don't know how to cook. They don't know how to clean a house. My thing is, what's so hard with keeping your house? Pick something up, put it back where it go. People don't like to wash dishes. Why not?
Right.
It's
right.
simple. It takes a couple minutes.
Well, normally we learned that and watched that because it's what we saw our parents doing.
Definitely.
Right.
So a lot of these parents ain't doing that. So if you're not washing dishes, how your kids gonna follow suit? If you're not picking up after yourself, why? How you gonna teach him to clean up if you don't clean up?
Well,
Definitely.
How you gonna teach them to wash dishes if you're not washing
but
dishes?
then it comes a thing where you start growing up and you start knowing right from wrong, regardless of what you learned at home.
Right.
You start saying, "Do I want to live like this?" Because a dirty house brings bugs.
Well, we're talking about the parents and the kids. Why are the kids not washing dishes? I said because the parents not washing dishes.
But when you get older,
They are old. They grown.
they grow.
So
They still
if
don't
they
do it.
still not washing dishes, mama didn't wash them. So it wasn't bread in them. Kids manipulate things that they see.
Definitely. And and you can't. I'm one of those parents that used to. Well, no, I never said that. But it's right when people say, "Oh, don't do as I do, do as I say." Well, that's not going to go down. They're going to do what they seen regardless of what you're saying. And so I agree with you on that. And sometimes people know how to clean and just don't
want to do it.
Exactly.
They just don't. It's just a hard job.
When I grew up, we had roaches in our house. And I'm like, what the heck? I can't live with bugs. I can't live with bugs. Period. Not the roaches, not the ants, none of that. But what I've learned is, okay, you got to keep your house a certain way so you don't have these bugs. Because if you eating everywhere in your house and you not cleaning up, and roaches been here since before us, to my understanding.
They've been here a while. They'll be here when I'm gone.
I can't do roaches. I can't do roaches.
Definitely. But then I learned, okay, well, you need to use trash bags and you need to make sure you clean up and you need to spray around the outside of your house. You know what I'm saying? So the bugs ain't coming in and you need to clean up. And then
growing up, it appears, I trust and believe, I've seen many, many, many roaches. But my mom always kept, as you know, our house was clean.
Definitely.
She always took everything out. She exterminated once a month. So when I would go to my friend's house and I would see roaches, we all living in the same place, I was scared of them as a little kid.
Right.
Because we, and it's a such thing as, people say, oh, I got roaches because my next door neighbor. You got roaches because your ass ain't clean.
Right. Because they do come through the walls, but if your shit is clean or like, what's that borax chalk
for them to eat? They'll go on to the next door.
Exactly, or what that borax chalk. You know what I'm saying? And put it around. So definitely, parenting is a hard job. Parenting is a hard job, and I don't believe anybody is ever really ready to be a parent. So unless you wait until.
Did you guys whip your kids?
I did.
You did. Okay, so you think whipping is appropriate?
It's necessary.
I don't now though. I'm not a whooping parent now. I don't.
Well, you wasn't a parent, so you wasn't a whooping parent then. So
I believe in
now they grown.
Well, no, technically.
So why you don't believe in whoopings now?
They teenagers.
No, because
you talking about your
that
kids.
time is
no,
over.
Yeah, but I'm saying
It's
in general.
Well,
yeah, because I'm looking at her like, I hope you ain't whooping these.
No, okay, well, this is what I want to say. Sky got whoopings. Dallas didn't get whoopings. Dallas is afraid of whoopings. If you even say you're going to whoop her, you would think you already hit the girl.
Because she heard stories how you did to us.
Yeah, so, but I don't think it's necessary. I mean, sometimes.
Well, it's not necessary if your whoopings come with attention.
Because, right. But well, you got to.
We're talking about regular civilized whoopings. We ain't talking about
kids, how do you feel like teaching a child right from wrong then? And what not to do?
Because, sit down, little Johnny. Don't do that, little Johnny. That shit don't work.
Well, I turned into the corner parent.
Me and you gonna talk because she already.
So do you drag them by the hair to the corner?
No, of course not. I said get you in the corner before I whoop you. Yeah, so I guess I went from actual whoopings to threatening, but no, I don't believe in really whoopings. So it's like.
So how? We're gonna leave that whooping alone because I believe in the ass whooping.
Me too.
Yeah.
I believe in whooping ass.
I'm sorry, I can't even hold back no more. She was threatening my sons this morning, talking about how she was gonna whoop my kids.
And she was
so-
like, "Don't threaten my son."
Exactly. So
That was last night. That was last night.
She trying to make up for her
don't
not
be fronting
parenting
for
y'all.
This show. Don't be fronting.
No,
Right.
I said
don't sitting up here trying to.
I don't
trying
actually
to do it for the show.
No. I have not ever hit them. So maybe I popped Cheney once or twice.
Yeah.
And that's
Abuse is not just physical.
No, I understand that, but to just tell him I'm going to whoop his butt, they changed their attitude. Even with Dallas, and she's 13. If I tell her I'm a whoop her butt, she gets a little bit of act right.
So how did you feel about somebody else whooping your kids? Disciplining them, whooping them.
That to
My
me,
feelings get hurt.
That to me would depend on how you raise your kids.
Right. Well, only
'Cause
person
if you're
with my
not telling
kids
your
was my
kids
husband,
nothing,
and so my
you better not
feelings would get
tell
hurt.
mine.
Like, ooh.
If you're not raising yours right, you don't have no info for mine.
I feel you, but
That's your advice.
Yeah, that's how it was. That's how it is. He 28, and if you ain't raised yours right, you don't say nothing to mine.
Okay, I
God
can agree
got
with that.
this.
I can agree with that. That's a go.
I believe in everybody else just like we you can whoop his ass. let him
But
get caught
nowadays,
doing
don't nobody
something, let him
want
go
nobody
wrong.
saying nothing to their kids.
Well,
They
I
don't
say
care.
something
It's
to
like
my
they'll bring your kids to your
kids.
house and watch your kids and be like, "Well, you know what?" And
Yeah, no, I don't play that. If you come into my house, I'm gonna treat you like you mine.
I don't babysit nobody kids if I can't treat them like they my kids.
Exactly.
Take them with you because I use verbal abuse, physical abuse. I'm 4'9", 96 pounds. I fight kids.
well, this won't be. This is not a question to you, but this is a question in general. So don't answer this
Okay.
as in right now today. You've been with your husband for 300 years, but this is an in general question. How soon do you think it's appropriate to introduce your kids to your new boo?
Well, how old are the kids? First of all,
Well, let me just tell you about the
School
situation.
time is coming
okay,
up. We need some shoes.
I had my
These niggas gonna meet.
My neighbors just broke up, right, between September and October, and he moved out. She came over to my house all frantic. Janine, did you see Brian leave? Whoop, I wasn't paying Brian no attention, right? So then she said, all his stuff, I got home from work. And I said, well, that was good because I had just lost my niece. Everybody know Tisha, rest in peace, from domestic violence. And he was talking about shooting her and beating her ass and calling her bitches and, running up on her. So I thought that was a good thing that they broke up. I was like, I'm glad because that was all bad. So then I started seeing this strange guy. Like 2 days after she started acting strange, and I thought because of what I said, because I kind of snapped on her. When I said, well, what's the big deal? Because he was finna blow your head off in that house, so you should be glad he's gone. So she started acting strange. I started seeing her. She was like speeding past me, all this other stuff. So one day, I kind of thought I seen somebody. So I made sure I had my glasses on because I can't see good, and I seen somebody. And I said, okay, so now I'm stalking her, right? So I started drinking my coffee parked by her house and all of this, right? And
you're on the case first.
So
48.
so I blocked her. I was blocking her, and I seen the guy. So I'm like, well, maybe that's her brother because I don't know, or family member. So then she started acting really weird. So anybody know me, I'm like bold with it.
Right.
So one day I'm just drinking my coffee. I'm right outside her house, right? They walk out and then they kind of stop. And I was like, hi, I'm Janine, and who's your friend? And then she just kind of looked, right? Because I'm like, your husband just left.
Right.
3 days later.
I've been why he left.
I'm seeing this guy, right? And I'm just kind of like, y'all been together 7 years. You got all these small boys. Where did this guy come from? And then I start seeing, I'm really stalking the house, right? I'm seeing the guy coming in and out with the key. He got the gate opener. The garage opener.
Oh, yeah.
And I'm like, it's getting serious, right? And I just thought that was a little too soon. I thought that was too soon.
Okay, maybe he was already in the picture.
Yeah, that might have been why the husband left.
Which, you know what? I seen him on Facebook with his new boo too. So you might be right.
I think it all depends on the situation. Because if you meeting someone new and maybe You guys both realize you both have kids.
Right.
And your schedule different. Sometimes you wait a little bit before you meet the kids, let them all meet, but it depends on the situation and the man. You can't.
I just thought the same week was a little too soon.
Yeah,
for
that's
me.
always too soon. We got to talk about the kids and talk on phone a little bit.
That's why I said they might have been already doing the
Well,
same thing.
I, you know me, I'm nosy. I questioned her. She met him online in August.
Oh yeah, and that was before her and her husband left, right?
They were still together.
Yeah, so things like that ain't good.
He might got a good pension or something.
But you know what? I also think it depends on the other parent, because if you have a parent who is, you ain't bringing no other nigga around my kids, or you ain't bringing no other bitch around my kids, then you might have to wait a little longer, because if not, you're going to turn some shit up.
Can I say one thing? Well, the guy left on Tuesday. He left. I seen him lock the door behind him.
The same guy?
The same guy. I seen him. It looked like he was going to work, because, I'm sitting outside the house because I'm trying to get. So then
She trying to get all the
Wednesday
info.
morning, Wednesday
make
morning,
you
but I'm going to tell you,
manager. Security.
They all privately owned, but I'm security around that mug. So anywho, Wednesday morning, once again, I'm sitting out in front of their house drinking my coffee. Who comes outside?
The husband.
The husband. We back together, this, that, and the other. Yeah, I walked in. I said, when did you get back? He said, last night, this morning. I came about 12 something this morning. I still have my key, so I just walked in. I'm like, ooh.
Yeah, that could have been a snap.
But the guy wasn't there, thank the Lord.
Snap.
Yeah.
She knew he was coming back.
No, she didn't.
Oh.
No, she didn't. So now I want to ask her, do this guy still got a key to your house too? Because I seen him lock the door behind him
And this was when?
Tuesday. And then I seen him on Wednesday, the husband.
And
Back
it's taking
together.
you this long to get this information?
I no, because
You
when
ain't
I've
on
been
your
seeing,
job.
I am on my job, because when I see them, all of a sudden they all together. They were supposed to barbecue. Was given the barbecue because I
Get
wanted
this
to
information.
get the information.
Get the tea.
Right, I said, you know what, y'all back together. I want to get y'all this barbecue, this, that, and the other. But then that shit happened, and the knife
I want
whipped out on my.
barbecues out. Give me this info.
Yeah,
Hell's
and because
going on over
I
there?
did her like this, because he right there, and and they all in love and stuff, and I'm like, how? But anywho, I'm like, I said, we gotta talk, right? I did my lips like, we gotta talk. So I said, we giving a barbecue tomorrow. She's like, oh, okay. Then my dog got that knife pulled out on him.
Should have barbecued
Messed up the bar.
First of the barbecue.
Yeah, there would have been a few people trying to get some of that delicatessen. The dog.
The Taco Bell. He's a Chihuahua. I ain't
That's
kicking
too
my
funny.
dog.
Okay, so my question is an in general question too, but I know how far ahead do you plan your kids' future, or do you plan for your kids' future?
You want my honest opinion?
Yes.
I'm broke.
I was gonna
I'm from
say,
the
I'm
hood.
so broke. He gonna have to plan
I
his
didn't
own
plan
future.
shit. I don't even plan tomorrow, because that's how broke I am. I just live for that day. That day, I knew I had to come get here before 1 o'clock, and that's what I did. I just wasn't in a position to be able to plan my kids' future. I knew what I wanted for their future, but now that I have kids, I have 2 kids in college.
Amen.
Have
New
Hats off
Mexico
to that,
State.
definitely.
But my daughter's on her 4th year, and that's what I'm teaching them, to plan for your kids' future. I didn't. I lived
right.
the day by day, and I did it. I pulled that shit off. I
Definitely.
did that. I pulled it off. They both graduated with honors. Now, my 13-year-old, I told that dude, you going to jail, you ain't graduating, and you might even go to hell.
Why would you stigmatize him like
Yeah.
that?
If he don't get that shit right, he
You
gonna
got
get
to give him some hope. You just gonna
hope his ass gonna be 18 and get up out my house if I don't kill him.
But see, you guys got to take and understand that you was his parent.
I'm still his parent.
So
I'm still his mama.
some of those actions he may have learned from
He got
you.
with them goddamn ghetto ass kids, maybe from Long Beach and Watts, out in Moreno Valley,
acting like his mama.
And he
out
thinking
there
he
acting
just
like his
super.
mama.
I'm like, dude, even my son be like, I'm 19 and I don't even do and talk to the teachers the way you do. He's like, I don't care. Look, I got 4 out of 4. Like, he like, I ain't dumb. Maybe them other kids from LA dumb, but she gonna call me stupid. I told her I ain't stupid. She might be stupid.
Well, it's true.
It might be a combination, and I say that because your younger kids, you grew up basically in the projects, right?
No, hell no. I moved up. I never lived over there after my mama.
Oh, you was.
I
like,
ain't never
I'm
had
outta here.
one. Shit. Don't put that on me. Don't
So
do
you
it.
ain't had
Don't
no
do
lease?
it. No.
You ain't had no project
Hell
lease?
no. I ain't had not one with my name on
In
it.
the 27B?
No. Building 5.
You're like,
No.
nah. But did they get to experience it?
My son act like my oldest son, 19. He act like he's scared of him.
Okay.
My daughter be over there like, what?
Exactly. Yeah. And I think
yeah,
that's
he be like, why would you want to go over there? Like, man, just drop me off at Auntie's house. I ain't going over there. My little one, he fit right in, but go ahead. We can take him to the nigga since he'll be cool with it.
Some of them got your DNA, some of them don't.
Yeah.
The 13-year-old got your DNA.
Yeah, I just told that motherfucker, scratch everything off your Christmas list. Matter of fact, I took it off the refrigerator, balled it up, and threw it in the trash on my way out the door. I said, you ain't getting shit for Christmas. He said, well, I said, you ain't getting a goddamn thing. He said, why? I said, because of your goddamn mouth. Learn how to shut that motherfucker. But so
He's
I
following
can't.
the lead. He's following the lead, though.
I can't just get. You can't get shit.
That's funny. I took Dallas's
So
tablet.
did that answer your question?
Kind of. Well, I mean, reason I say that because sometimes it's the environment when you grow up
Did
and
you
you see
plan?
some
Did you
hard.
plan for the
I
future?
didn't. I didn't plan for the future. I didn't know I was going to even have a future.
I
Nasty
did
Nessa.
plan for the future, but then
You plan for the picture?
I planned for the future, but then some other plans fell in, and then some more other plans fell in, and the plans just kept falling in. And so I made sure I raised him to plan for himself. So that way he can go out there and help
That's
his mama. I'm going to
The
need the whole
best plan for your goddamn.
I'ma
I
need
like
the whole
that. I'm
son.
gonna start telling that 13. Plan for your damn self.
plan for yourself.
Don't plan shit
Play
for
like
me,
I just
'cause
got
ain't
hit
plan-
by a truck yesterday. What you
I
gonna
ain't
do?
mad.
right now today.
What you gonna do? If mama
I like
leave, what you gonna do?
No, but I mean, the planning for the future is very important, and that's something. And now that I'm older, I realize it really wasn't that hard. Like
No.
with all these people, like Bequema has took a big hit in deaths.
Definitely.
My niece in September, then 2 other people that I grew up with in October, and then I just lost a friend. My rest in peace, Jay. He I grew up with his mother and father. They just lost their son up in Palmdale. They found him throughout on the 7th. They found that dead body.
Yeah. I heard
Okay.
that.
Yeah, that was my friend's kids. Innocent boy didn't have nothing to do with none of that. But nobody has life insurance.
Yeah.
I go in a liquor store.
Fish
they
fries.
got, my homegirl's cup over at this liquor
Fish
store. Then
fries
they
and
got my
car washes.
homeboy's cup over there. And it's like, I'm one person. How can I donate to everybody?
Right.
But life insurance is nothing but $20.
Well, you know what? I learned that experience early because my daughter died. I didn't have life insurance. So I came home from jail thinking, how am I going to bury her? But, lucky her biological had paper like that. And he took care of it.
That was a beautiful service.
You know what I'm
Woo!
saying? And he
That
took
was
care of
nice.
that.
That was a nice service.
But I said I would never go through that again. And so all my kids are insured. Except for Dallas, poor baby. Nothing's gonna happen to Dallas. But yeah. And I went through that. Like it was the hardest thing to have to be a parent, bury your child, and not have insurance. So and go, what is it? Gerber Life, you guys. Gerber Life is sometimes cheaper than $20 a month.
Yes.
So, not saying anybody's going to have something happen to their kids, but you never know. Today is not promised, neither is tomorrow. And so, yeah, I'm with you with that life insurance thing.
Yeah, it's like, wow, when
And
you
it doesn't just end with life insurance. You can get your kids some CD accounts.
Oh, definitely.
It take money for a CD though. I'm just saying that $20. People don't. You don't gotta
401k.
smoke. You ain't gotta drink your drink, because that's more than the life insurance.
And to be honest with you, it's an investment because, like, I could get money, like I could get at least $7,000 off of Sky's life insurance.
Well,
it's
could
not
we
much.
get it? 'Cause
It's not much.
I'm so
you
broke
know what
right
I'm
now.
saying?
I'm so
But,
damn broke.
Fish fry
Seven,
in the
you know,
sky, selling
get that
oranges
seven?
and turtles.
Let's get that 7 right now.
But that wouldn't even end the policy. Her policy would still be in effect. You know what I'm saying?
Well, I
but
don't need that because I don't even need a funeral. I don't even want a funeral.
Right.
There will be no funeral for me.
Put me on
Right,
a
I
Because
barbecue.
if I'm not gonna be able to
what?
see what I'm gonna be looking
of
like
fact-
at the funeral, that ain't happening.
Throw me in the backyard and just have a barbecue. Y'all just celebrate. Don't worry about what's stanking over in the corner.
Yeah, because I don't want to be cremated, but I want no funeral.
yeah, well, you know
the hell
what?
you want?
I just don't want nobody looking at me when I'm dead.
She want a closed casket.
I don't know what
and
I'm
just-
gonna be looking like.
You know what I be
walk
thinking
away
though?
from my, "Woo,
when
that didn't
ugly
even look
people,
like her."
when people be ugly in person, right? And then when they die, I be like, God damn. I'm glad I don't look at dead bodies no more. Anyway, I stopped when I lost my my friend Carla. That was
I've been stopped viewing too. That's the
I
point.
stopped
Why have a viewing?
because that was my
By
buddy.
the time I
we
die-
was funeral goers. We would go just to be nosy to see how the person looked. Oh, that motherfucker looked bad. They
That's
money must have
exactly
been.
why. That's
right,
exactly
right.
why.
And we used to be like, they must have had you see that shirt? The shirt was all cheap and shit.
God bless her heart.
Yeah.
She's gone. She has such a good personality.
She was ugly
Look at her
in
shirt.
person, and she ugly. We
They
used to
could
be
have
like,
polished her
"Oh,
nails.
that bitch. You see how ugly she looked?
That's why I know.
You know, yeah, we used to go just
Because I'm not sure what happens when we die. So if I'm not going to really be an angel yet looking down at y'all at my funeral.
Yeah, you're right. Because I have heard, I remember this one guy used to say he used to go to our neighborhood funeral home and screw the dead bodies.
Yeah, that's so
probably did.
nasty. Mm-mm. Well, you
They
know
got
what?
a name for them people.
I must tell y'all like this, and I tell my kids all the time. I'm overinsured. So if something happened
Well, you
to me,
keep
they
on
gon-
telling them that, and you ain't been no
trust-
parent.
It don't matter.
They gonna be balling.
Well, you know, like I said, I'm
My daughter
overinsured.
lost Sky.
So they gonna investigate. So be prepared. they
Overly
gonna
insured?
Yes, they gonna investigate.
They'll want that Hummer.
They
How many
gonna,
policies you got?
I got about 4. Yeah, they gonna investigate. So I'm overinsured. So they
Who on
will
the policies?
investigate. Everybody.
Put me on.
Well,
one.
you got 4 policies. You need
Three goes to my husband and 1 is split between my kids.
No, you didn't do that right.
Yeah,
you
no.
got
Put
to
me
do-
on one. Me here too. Put me on one.
you
Only
said-
I ain't got no insurance.
Only name ain't on there is Dallas. Poor baby. She ain't getting nothing.
Well, what's wrong? Why you doing Dallas like that?
You know what? I did all this when I first started working for the county. And so
You just never changed.
I never changed it. Never
Poor
changed
baby.
it. Never
Well,
added
make
a-
Dallas special and get her on.
I plan on doing that. And
Put
she
me on hers.
so you
Leave
know
me a little something.
um
Get a big one. Leave me just a little.
but definitely
Don't
I
forget
believe
me, I'ma have
everybody should
grandbaby.
have insurance, parents,
Yes.
grandparents.
Yeah, you know what? That's another thing. We need to start pushing that. Matter of fact, we need to get some car stickers and be like, every black person needs life insurance.
Yes.
Because we the ones who don't
And let
have
us
it.
know.
And then they be wanting, oh, I want doves. And it's like, bitch, you ain't even got no insurance to bury this motherfucker.
On 7 doves.
Yeah, and you talking
And
about
we
you
done did
want
7
doves.
fish fries. You better go and get these parrots.
All right, well we're gonna take a break and we'll be back.
Go get
Real
you
women.
We ain't done. We ain't
real
done.
talk.
The pigeons.
So you know,
Something.
all right, welcome back to Real Women, Real Talk. So we are talking about parenting today in all its aspects. And so our next little question is single parenting versus 2-house parenting.
I was raised in a 2-house parent. My mother, my stepfather, rest in peace, Dan.
Same here. Same here.
Well, I wasn't. I was raised in a single parent household.
Okay.
And so I say I had a stepdad, but it was an on and off relationship for probably about 10 or 15 years.
Maybe that's where you learned that on and off parenting.
it
Really?
off.
That's
Well,
maybe
you know,
where you learned it.
I say this. I did the easy part of parenting. I did the comb your hair, make sure you get a bath, feed you, that type of stuff. I didn't have to do the school stuff, the homework stuff,
Well, because you was having to do your own homework at 13.
well, that was a little different because, I did the off and on parenting with that, but you know,
I know when I had little Dale, I was in college, so.
Yeah, well, I was still in high school. Matter of fact, I was in middle school. I still had a year to go before I even made it to high school. But it made me determined. It made me want to get an education, and it made me want to do more because my mom, she finished school at the 10th grade, so she didn't graduate high school, but she did have, my mom went to dressmaking school, so she had a trade.
Well, I think it's good for the two-parent household because you have someone that can bounce the rules off of.
Definitely.
You have a kind of like the good sheriff and the bad sheriff.
Right.
I don't agree.
I do because it was just me. So I was yes, no, I was it all.
right.
So if I said no, he couldn't go ask nobody else. He gonna come ask me again.
Well, the reason why I said I don't agree is because people are being in unhealthy relationships, and they saying,
well, let's think healthy relationships.
Okay, let's think healthy. Let's think
a healthy
real.
2-parent and a healthy 1-parent.
Well, we gonna
What's the difference?
If we gonna think healthy, then
Yeah, because y'all got too much negative. Y'all shooting and killing and dying. There is some good parents out there.
There is.
Some very good households with 1-parent and 2-parent. Everybody
consider
ain't
yourself a
dying
good
and
parent?
shooting and killing.
Do y'all consider yourself a good
I
parent?
consider
These
myself
parents
a good
are
parent.
My parents was excellent. We did fishing, camping, hiking. I learned the bad stuff from going outside with my friends.
right. Gotcha.
All my shit in the
Went to
house
the
was
Nickersons?
good. Yes, all my shit was good.
Okay.
We
Definitely.
did camping, hiking. I knew Morse code. I spoke Spanish because this is what my papa taught
bilingual?
me.
Right.
I was when I was a
¿Qué pasó?
kid. Leche. I was when I was a
Me no habla español.
Me speak español poquito.
So, okay, what about having a career and building a family?
But we still on these
Oh,
two
okay.
daddies and the 2 kids.
Well,
I
I'm
know
not-
2 daddies. Jesus, Lord.
Yeah, 2 daddies.
We don't want
Two
no 2
daddies.
daddies.
4 daddies.
Well, you know,
Next,
that
we
is
said 4 daddies in a
that's
minute.
what's going on now, though.
Yes, and I don't approve.
Right. Well, you know-
it's not my say, but I
Right.
just know when I get in heaven's line,
Well, I say this.
I know I better not be that far back in that line. That's what I'm saying, Jesus.
You know, for me, you know, having a 2-parent household, being a spouse, you know, to my husband, and I did things different than him. He would always say, you know, they want to do this. What do you think? And I would be like, go ask your dad. And then he'd be like, why didn't you just come to me and we discuss this? And I'm like, because I don't care if they do it or don't do it. And I know your opinion is what's going to make the difference if they do it or don't do it. And so that was a little conflict for us because he'd be like, really? But I was one of those kids that got to leave the front door at whatever time and come home. As long as I made it in the house before my mama made it home from work, I was good.
Well, we all got put out the house. Go outside, go do something, but come back before them street lights come on.
Well, you know, my mom worked
Don't keep
evening
running in
shift,
and out
so,
this door.
Yeah, nah, my brothers was the ones that's supposed to take care of me while my mama was at work, and they was too busy with girls.
Well,
so.
see, my parents probably didn't mind me leaving the house because I was just going out there to do simple stuff, play jacks, comb little baby doll's hair.
I mean, I was doing simple stuff too.
No, y'all already said y'all was over there flipping cars over, renting cars from smokers and shit.
No.
Now.
We were. But I'm just saying, like, it was still fun. It was simple stuff. We wasn't killing nobody, but
Nah,
we did rent some cars from some smokers.
You come from a 2-parent household, right?
But
Bad as hell.
yeah, but listen to this. I didn't leave out of my complex though. When I got the cars, yes, but everything I needed, getting the car, they all came right there to where I was at. It wasn't like I was, you know.
Well, we know how the projects operate.
Exactly.
It's one-stop
Exactly.
shop.
You go there, you pull up and you in a car, they like, hey, what you need? I need
them
y'all
little
to get
kids
about
to be
my
like, I need you to get that
window.
away from me. I'm a good kid.
Exactly. I
I
need
don't
y'all to
do
get
that.
about the window. And,
That's not what I was doing. I'm not what you need. I got it proper, big, good.
See, and that's probably the difference because my son, his whole demeanor is totally different. He's not a bad guy. He's not out there doing anything wrong. He's pro-power because his mama was a calm, just a verbal abuser.
Well, you know, for me, it was about the hustle and the money because I can't take care of my kids. I can't feed them. I can't dress them without the money.
See, and for me, it was
So-
about the education and taking my ass to work because I got to feed my baby.
I went to school to get my own education, but I really didn't think like that about my kids. But I did always teach them. Like my 25-year-old, I worked at a daycare, and I taught her sign language the whole ride to and from the daycare. so I was pro education, and I didn't think about, oh, school need to teach my kids. No, I sat down there and I taught my kids when they were little.
Okay, now you confusing me because
Okay,
at
but-
first you didn't do the school.
No, that's home before they got to school. I don't deal. No, I can't deal with that.
PTA.
Nah, or the principal, or the you want to tell me how I don't need you to tell me shit about my kids.
And that's
I know how
probably
my
good
kids.
that you didn't, because you would have went down there all feisty, and they'd be like,
yeah.
"This is why these kids act like that."
Probably.
My
you know,
pastor used to say a long time ago, "You want to see why a kid act a certain way? Follow him home and see who answers the door."
Oh, you're right. Because my mama would cuss a person out in a minute. You come to our house talking
Cuss your
about what our
pastor out,
kids and
too.
didn't
See,
do.
me too. I'm
Cuss
very
your
verbally
pastor out.
abusive, but my son isn't. He's the opposite of me. He's the total opposite.
Thank
Honest
God. Thank God.
Checking people.
Thank
He
God.
just be pro power. If you say something to him, he go to the left with you.
Thank God he ain't like
You
you.
don't want to hear that shit. Like, I'm sorry I asked you, Liddell. I'm sorry. I don't know about Mr. Busha Tutu and Asashi Lala. I don't know them people.
Definitely. But you want to know something? I
Your
think
pastor said what?
If you want to know why kids act a certain way, follow them home, knock on the door, and see who answers the door.
You know me, I'll be the one be like, fuck you, pastor.
I mean,
get the fuck away from my door.
it made a lot of sense because I knew where a lot of my friends was going home to.
Right. And
So
it does.
it made a lot of sense.
It does. And I say that because, I see my friends who I actually, my real friends from growing up, and I see their kids. And I'm like, okay, you had a chance to go left or go right. Why you always choose to go
there
left?
are some kids who have parents that's not nothing like us.
Oh, definitely.
And their
Oh,
kid is
speak
bad
for yourself.
as hell. Bad as hell. And they like, I don't know what happened.
Yeah. But
Just
you want
bad.
to, I say.
But that's one out of a trillion.
I don't
Right.
think so. I think kids are individual, and sometimes they understand more than we think they understand.
No, I think we got a lot of our DNA because there's a lot of things my mama do. I act like her, certain little things.
So
And-
some of it is DNA.
It's in your blood. It's in your bloodline.
Got you. Well, next
It's
week.
okay, Janae. It's okay.
It's gonna be all right.
It's okay that you had some bad kids. You ain't the only
My
one.
kids they be telling me
You
some
are
of the
not
stuff they
left
did. I be
alone.
like, y'all did what? It's like, yeah, we didn't tell you.
But that's a good thing because you don't want to know what your kids is doing.
But you know what? My family used to say, no, my kids is like 1 and 2 years old. They was just bad. And they be like, my kids used to be like, Neen got some badass kids. I used to get so offended.
Y'all was out fighting. I was in there fucking. I want to be loved. Y'all want to fight.
Okay.
My son was 2 years old. He got beat up by an 11-year-old.
Oh.
And guess what I did?
I'd have whooped that
Beat his
11-year-old's ass.
For what? I had 3 nephews.
Oh, right.
2 was 11 and 1 was 9. I brought my nephews over there, cornered him off because I knew where I let 2 out in the front and 2 and 1
Same
out
way
in the
she be in her
back.
apartment complex.
Yeah, and they beat the shit out of him. They beat the shit up out
Wouldn't
of him.
touch that 2-year-old again.
Yeah.
Okay, so we're wrapping up the show. Next week's show is not next week, but we won't be on next week, but the following week will be
The
about
following Sunday.
yes,
Relationships.
definitely.
Cheating.
And we would like to let you
Say
know that
cheating.
cheating. Anytime that you can't watch the show, which it should never be, you should always be available. You can always catch us on your
To watch my
YouTube,
sexy self.
Real Women, Real Talk. It always uploads about 2 hours after the show.
Yes.
Or any other day, Sunday through Sunday.
Every episode will be on YouTube.
Watch us. Real Women, Real Talk.
We're going to be talking nasty next week.
Peace out.